from the back. It's my microphone and voice isolation. Yup. Okay. Everything is wrong about my setup today. Just moved. Just moved at this point about a week ago. Got my new Wi-Fi. We're gonna see if it holds up against um possibly my most demanding game that I possess. Not because it's that intense, just because it is so graphically challenging for my poor computer. So we're back with WolfQuest. I haven't streamed in so long. I feel like a terrible streamer. I don't even think I can call myself a streamer at this point. But we're gonna get in there. We're gonna wolf. We're gonna quest. Here's the thing. I threw away my second monitor. And my iPad is dead, and I don't know where I put it. So my stream manager's on my phone, and I will not be able to see what I'm doing while this is happening. So if the stream goes out, I will have literally no idea. I guess I'll see it on the stream manager, I guess. But my stream manager is now very tiny, and I just have it propped up against my computer. So gonna play a little Wolf Quest for a minute, force myself to do something that is not work or my second job or my third job. No jobs. I'm done with jobs right now. Okay. Let's see if this bursts into flames. Oh, that's right. Goose is an elder now. Okay, having my phone where it is actually really not advantageous. There we go. Okay. It's a very intense picture. I'm hearing noises. God. Yes. Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's look at the pack info. Remember who we've got. Oh, we have children. Good. You know what would fix this? A baby. So, of course, we have Cedar, the queen. Love her. We have Chickadee and Mahogany as our adults. We had another Ash, I think, who passed away. We have Chickadee and Mahogany. So, I apparently my jaw is extremely broken. I don't know what I did to deserve that. Um, and the kids are hungry. So, it's time to go find some food for the kids. Where am I? Am I right near my home? Oh, yeah, okay. I literally just ran away from home and took a quick nap. Okay. So I can go southeast where I have some food, get that, bring that back to the kids. And wow, this is running really well. Am I insane? Oh, wow. I have my own internet all to myself now. And look, I loved living with family for free. Nobody knew nobody knew that their VPNs were taking up so much bandwidth on our old Wi-Fi. So to have my own, everything's running a little smoother. It's very nice. So I thought that was water. That is a log. Yeah, I've been busy. I bought a home. I own a home now. I am a home owner. In reality, that look, the my mortgage servicer owns my home. Hey, hybrid. Long time no see. I moving's great. I'm really happy to be owning a place rather than renting or crashing with family. I'm very glad that I took the time to save up and do that. And I was very incredibly lucky that at the very end, some of my family pitched in a little additional money so that my down payment could be a bit bigger. Still wasn't that crazy, but I was incredibly lucky to have that. So I, yeah, I realized I have no furniture. I have my bed. I have two desks, one desk chair. So the desks are set up in a way that I can move the desk chair between the two of them. I have no couch. I have no little table or chairs to eat at. I don't own a TV and I don't particularly want to. I kind of just watch everything on my laptop anyways. So having a big TV mounted up on one wall just feels wasteful when I could put up my art and my things. So yeah, moving is kind of killing me, but I am very happy to have my own space, even if it's a little rough. Oh, don't worry, hybrid. I do. Oh my god, I do have a bed with a frame. I am not. We're not doing the mattress on the ground. I did. There was one night that I used an air mattress. I hadn't completely moved my stuff. Chickadee, you jackass. I had not moved my stuff in yet. My stuff got moved about a week after I bought the place because me and my friends completely repainted the place. You give a couple of lesbians and a gay man some paint rollers and some paint, and we will make shit happen. We uh we painted almost everything except the bathroom. The bathroom we ran out of time and too much needed to be happening with it in order for it to be done. So we painted the whole place and it turned out really well. Looks really nice. Oh shit, I need to go home and feed the kids, but my food. I could get food real quick, bring it home to the kids, and then go solve this territory fiasco. Because I do not want the kids to die, and the territory thing might take a minute. Yeah, see, hybrid, the place here was blinding white. It was glossy white, and it was going to kill me. I grew up in my dad's place, which he was very obsessed with everything being as white and sterile looking as possible. And look, I inherited the OCD from somebody, okay? Don't get me wrong, but I was not allowed to paint my room as a kid. I was not allowed to hang anything on the walls. I literally lived, it looked like I lived in an asylum. It was bare walls, white, glossy walls, white carpet, and furniture that he had picked out that he liked, but that was too big for his own room, like a dresser and a what's the word, like a hutch and all this stuff. And so it was just ugh. So I always wanted to paint my own room. I've never had the opportunity to decorate my own place completely. So what's funny is I picked out a paint palette for the place. I picked out this color for the living room walls, one for the bathroom, and then I wanted two colors in the bedroom. And so I get this whole palette picked out. I go to the store, I'm getting the paint, whatever, and I decide to show my mom the palette that I picked out. And as I'm holding up the four paint chips, I turn them around and I say, "You've got to be kidding me. It is my Fursona's color palette." Yes, exactly, hybrid. It was Jasper style. So the place is painted like my Fursona. I came up with a good color palette one time. And by God, it's a good color palette. So my whole living room is like a nice lavender. My bedroom, I did the black and the red. There was actually some psychology to this. It was partially psychology, partially I just thought this would be a kind of fun way to do it. And then the bathroom is going to be navy blue once I feel like doing that. Um, the psychology to it is red light does not affect your circadian rhythm as much as blue light does. So more bluish colors, in theory, make you feel more awake. So my living space, because I really just it's a small place. It's a one bed, one bath. So my living space is lavender to kind of wake me up in a way. The bedroom I painted with the red because the red doesn't affect your circadian rhythm. And the bathroom being blue is just that's just me thinking about it. So I don't know. I guess water is, it's blue. It's there's water, so it can be blue, and the blue indicates that it's a room with water. There was not a lot of depth there. I like a dark bathroom because part of it too is like when you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, or you're brushing your teeth late, or you're waking up early, and it's still dark outside. There's nothing I hate more than flipping the lights on in the bathroom and just getting completely blown out, just completely blinded, and caught off guard. And it just always induces a migraine. So I figured having darker walls in there would kind of mitigate that sensation of turning the lights on and being like, oh God, it's over. I'm gonna die. So yeah, I don't know. And yeah, hybrid, the black wall is a little terrifying because I also, for a lot of this paint, the paint that was up was glossy. It was semi-gloss, so it was very resistant to fingerprints and stains and all that jazz. I went with matte paint everywhere except the bathroom will have eggshell paint, which is between matte and gloss. So um I will say the black wall actually turned out really nicely. I did it as the accent wall in the bedroom, and it's the wall that the headboard's up against, and it's the wall that has the windows, and it just turned out so nice. It looks so cool in there. The bathroom is not the bathroom. Well, the bathroom is also tiny, but the bedroom is small. Um, and I don't know, that just it just adds a lot of depth to it. It looks really cool. And the bedroom lights came with a dimmer switch, which is pretty peak, I can't lie. So I put on a little wisper of light at night and then go about my go about my evening. I don't have to flip the lights on and again blind myself completely. I have all this really cool color coordinated art too that I amassed over the last couple cons that I've been to. So I have really cool black and white and red because I left the baseboards were painted white, the doors are painted white. I left that. So I now have this really cool color coordinated decor in there. Oh my gosh, hybrid. I am so I the transphobia on the walls. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're free of the black mold. I still need to unpack, honestly. It's a little rough in here. It is not it's not pretty. I did put up one really cool tapestry that I got from this artist, Dear Hudson. Um, and that turned out super cool. Is Cedar still at the home? Okay. All right, y'all, let's go deal with the territorial dispute. But yeah, once I get more stuff up on the walls, the issue is right now everything I own is pretty much on the floor because I need to put up my furniture. I need to get more furniture. I need to get storage furniture. I don't even know where the hell I'm going to put a couch in this place. I don't even think I want one, to be honest. I literally sit in my desk chair all day working or crafting, and then I go to bed. I guess a nice chair to read in would probably round the space out, but ugh, I brought over a couple of my plants too. It's coming together. My scorpion is with grandma, which my mom loves. My mom loves that the scorpion is in her house right now, but I just did not want to get the scorpion in here before I had deep cleaned everything because the fumes from the different cleaning chemicals can actually kill her. So I figured while I was spraying the floor down and bleaching the tile and all that stuff that she could stay at grandma's for a little bit. That would be okay. My mom understandably will not feed her though, so I do have to keep popping back there every few days to sacrifice a roach. Oh, here, I can go on a rant though about home ownership. I can do that. It's so again, I bought the place about a couple weeks ago. I moved in a week ago. In the last 2 weeks, I have learned that my dishwasher and my fridge don't work properly. The dishwasher actually doesn't clean anything, and the sprayer part falls off the track almost immediately, so the dishes don't get washed. The fridge was running at 41 degrees Fahrenheit for several days with my food in it, which the safe storage temperature is 40 degrees or below. And it was sitting at 41, which, like, I didn't die. You know what I mean? I kept stuff in there. I ate it. I didn't die. But once I learned, I said, "Oh, I got to throw everything away now." And so that was exciting. Now I have to get a new fridge. And again, that I'm very lucky. I have family members helping me out with these appliances because I would not have dropped all of my money onto my down payment if I had known that things would go wrong. But the appliances are actually the most recent problem. Right before the night before I realized my fridge was not operating correctly, I went down to my storage locker in the basement that I had accessed 4 days prior, and the lock has completely seized. I have tried to lubricate it. I have tried to pick it. It won't open. No idea why that is. So I need to call a locksmith now to get into my storage unit that I have the only key to, and it just will not open. Um, I literally tried everything today, and it just will not come together. So that there's that. Those are the minor things that have happened in the last couple days. Okay, those were the icing on the cake I'm about to explain. So 2 days after I move in, I get a call from the property manager. The building is managed by an HOA and then an external property management company, which is actually it's kind of preferable because it's just nice to have professionals dealing with all of the contracting and the hiring of vendors and the management of, salting the sidewalks and getting the garbage taken out, all this stuff. So I like that structure. I'm okay with it personally. That's how the last building I've lived in was. So 2 days after no, so this was like 5 days after I bought the place. So we're on day 3 of 3 of painting the walls. I get a call from the property manager from the management company. And he says, "Hey, Jasper, how are you settling in?" And I'm like, "Oh, so good, dude. I just painted everything. I'm having a blast." He goes, "Well, I have bad news." And I said, "All right, okay, for sure. What's up?" He says, "So the person below you, I'm on the top floor, the person below you reported a leak in her ceiling." And I said, "Oh, that is not good." He goes, "Yeah, it's underneath your HVAC closet," which HVAC is your AC furnace unit. And in my case, my water heater is also in there. And I said, "Oh, that's really not good." He goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay, so what do I have to do?" And he's like, "Well, so she reported it a couple days before you closed on the place, but that said, we're going to need you to hire a plumber to come out and investigate." And I said, "For sure, I will do that. I definitely don't want there to be more damage to her unit." But then I get off the phone and I start thinking. I said, "This was reported before I bought the place, and now it's my problem?" Like, I'm sorry, that just doesn't sound right to me. So I email my real estate lawyer who was part of my real estate transaction, and I text my realtor who has now become my friend, and I'm like, "Hey guys, does this sound right to you?" My realtor calls me immediately and she says, "You're not spending a dime. This person being the sorry, I gotta do my little warning growl. She's like, "This guy, the association, the management company, whatever, they need to hire a plumber. Like, there's no way to tell where the leak is coming from unless they cut a hole in your neighbor's ceiling. They need to hire a plumber, not you. Do not spend money on this." And I said, "For sure, girl. Thank you." Get off the phone with my realtor. My lawyer's emailed me back and he's like, "Hey, so yeah, this isn't your problem at all. The association needs to deal with this." And I said, "Good, good, 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 good. Okay." So then I have to email back the property manager and be like, "Hey, I've actually realized this is a giant heaping plate of not my problem, and appreciate all the work you do. I'm not paying for a plumber." When and I learned over this email exchange, because he had said over the phone that this hadn't been resolved by the previous owner. Over the email exchange, he says, "Oh yeah, the previous owner did hire a plumber who found nothing wrong in the unit." So then why do I have to hire a plumber to tell me now that there's nothing wrong in the unit? So I said, "If you want to hire your own plumber and they need to come into my unit to look, that's fine. If it's determined to be coming, if the leak is coming from my unit, I will deal with it." And he said, "Great, thank you." A couple days later, I get another email from him, separate email. And he's like, hey, everybody. This is to everybody who's an owner in the building. Hey, everybody. We've agreed on a vendor for the tuck pointing that's needed. And it's going to be 50 grand. And there's going to be a special assessment for anybody who does not own a condo in the audience. Tuck pointing is when they redo some of the mortar between the bricks on the outside of the building. They kind of touch up the masonry to fix leaks, which in this case there is a leak in the wall. They're doing it to fix a leak in the wall, and it helps with the insulation of the building as well. So he's like, so I now owe $1,800 for this special assessment. So cool and chill, so amazing. And I email him back because here's the thing. Under the law here, the previous owner, the seller, would have had to disclose to me that there was a special assessment happening if a price had been agreed upon before the closing. So I email my attorney and I text my real estate agent again 48 hours after the great plumber debacle, and I said, "Hey guys, did we get numbers before the close?" And they're like, "No, we did not." I then asked my property manager from the management company. I said, "Is this the first time a price has been proposed to owners?" He said, "Yes, it is. We picked the vendor on Tuesday." Tuesday being the Tuesday after I had bought the place. And I said, "Great." So all of this came together in that something in my home might be leaking water. And I have home insurance, don't get me wrong. Like the insurance would cover most of it, but something might be leaking, damaging the ceiling of my dear downstairs neighbor who I have not met, but I am sure is lovely. There's a special assessment for the literal walls breaking because this poor woman beneath me also apparently has a wall leak on top of the ceiling leak. I understand that she's having like the worst month ever. And I have been trying very hard to walk lightly and not set stuff down or drop anything because I'm like she's dealing with enough, quite frankly. Um Now I got to pay a special assessment for a place that I just literally blew all my savings on purchasing. I mean, I have a little cushion left over, don't get me wrong, but not a lot of a cushion. I threw it all at the down payment because I wanted that obliterated. Um and then I can't get in the lock seizes on my storage unit. And oh my God, what even was the last thing? What was I just saying? What else? What? Oh yeah, and my dishwasher and my fridge don't work. That's it. That's what's happening. I have just really speed ran the homeowner experience in 2 weeks. This is it. And am I in a way happy that like I am in control of the situation at the end of the day? Yes. I got to pick my new fridge. I got to pick my new dishwasher. I got to pick when it's delivered. That is the kind of freedom that I wanted. And I understand that well, I'm not buying these things. Like I said, a family member, very, look, I called a family member in tears because between the special assessment and the plumbing issue and all these things, I was like, I'm gonna move home. I can't do it anymore. I'm just gonna, and then they said, hey, so we were all gonna pitch in and get you some new appliances for Christmas, or give you some money to go towards appliances. Why don't we just replace these two right now? Christmas is coming early, but you're getting nothing in December. And I said, thank you. That is actually really kind. So, like I've had it before where something in the unit dies and it takes weeks for the landlord to fix it. And so it's nice. And again, I could have bought these things outright, and I was upset because I was going to have to do that and then do the special assessment. And on top of this, I'm looking into getting a partial fursuit, which I understand is not a necessity whatsoever. And I was going to forego the fursuit in order to fix these appliances or get new appliances. But I was sad because I finally got a quote for a fursuit from a maker that I really like. And I was emailing them like, hey, I'm going to need to get back to you later. I need to get back to you later. I have a special assessment. My dishwasher's broken, all this stuff. And I just felt awful stringing them along, it felt like. And that I got so close because I did budget enough that after my down payment, I could do this. I could get my partial. And it just felt like that was getting this little bit of joy was getting pulled out from under me on top of, I've owned this place for 2 weeks and all it's felt like has been issues. Oh, and my AC unit needs like $700 of work. That, quite frankly, is getting put off until the spring. And that was a decision I made before all these other expenses popped up. That was just simply it's fine. It'll last, and it's about to cool off here, and it kind of already is cooling off here. We're not having 90+ degree days anymore, so I don't really. My AC runs like 3 or 4 times a day. It's really not, and I keep it hot because I don't know. I'm anemic. I don't like a cold, so it was just it was piling and piling and piling, and I just totally snapped. It was so bad. This time 24 hours ago, I was literally laying in bed crying like a teenager. So, yeah. And I'm going on vacation this weekend, which was planned before I bought the place. Several things in my life were planned before I bought the place, and then I've now had to follow through on all of them. The vacation is fine. It's a long story, but I'm going to another place um, with two of my absolute best friends. Actually, the two who helped me paint my place. We're going on a little weekend trip. So, um, very exciting. But yeah, it's all hitting me in the face. But even just looking around now, I mean, again, all of my shit's on the floor. I'm doing this on my craft desk right now. I'm streaming from my craft desk, which is not my goal. I'd really like to have my work and streaming desk set up completely. I just haven't figured out totally how to make it work, which if you were in this room with me right now, you'd understand the conflict I'm having. But it's just the way I have to plug stuff in is kind of irritating, and I'll have to get used to it. But it's definitely feeling more like my space. The first day a week ago when all of my belongings got moved, the first thing that I did, and I spent all day doing this, was I unpacked my bedroom completely because I knew that as long as my clothes were out and my bed was made and the laundry was done and there was a little decor and my jewelry was out, just all that stuff. I knew once my bedroom was at least in usable condition that it would feel more like home. And that was definitely the case. So I'm really glad that that first day, my friends were like, "Oh, do you want us to come over and help you unpack?" I was like, "No, nobody can be in my way." I am unpacking, getting my life together, put up a couple little pieces of art. And so my bedroom has basically been complete since day one, which is perfect. And yeah, the living room is really getting me. The bathroom is awful. The bathroom is really bad. Also while we were painting, I ripped a hook off the wall that was a command hook, and the tab on it broke off, so I had to just rip it. Ripped a giant hole in my wall. Just ridiculous. I mean, really quite bad. So it's not like through the drywall, but it's down through several layers of paint to it. So ripped a hole in the wall down to the drywall. Um, and then the medicine cabinet that was in there was just broken in a couple spots. And I I don't know, it just really, I didn't like how it looked. It was water stained, just kind of gross. It was just not good. And I unscrewed it from the wall and took it down and threw it away. So right now there are no mirrors in here. I have a vanity. The center mirror on it is broken, and there's two tiny little side mirrors that just kind of exist for fixing your hair. Like they're so small that it's hard to do your makeup in them, and you can't really angle them in a way that you could do that. So I don't see myself all day. So I keep leaving the house with unkempt hair or sauce on my face or something else deeply wrong with my appearance because I just can't see what's going on. Which in a way has kind of been an exercise in self-image, which is fine by me. But yeah, the bathroom has no storage. There's a little tiny vanity, but it's not nearly enough for the just massive load of items that I keep in my bathroom. I do skincare, I'm a skincare girly. I have all my hair dye because I dye my own hair different colors. So I have a whole bunch of different pots of dye and the bleach solutions and stuff. And yeah, so all that stuff is just sitting in a bin in the hall outside my bathroom, which is a little depressing. But I've cleared out a lot of boxes. I will give myself that pat on the back. There is a giant pile of empty boxes and bins outside my back door. I'm up. Obviously, I'm up because I'm on the top floor, so I'm not like blocking any fire escapes or anything with it. So I have emptied a lot of stuff. My kitchen is almost set up. I really just need the fridge and the dishwasher to get solved, and then it'll be truly done. Um, and then Yeah. And then my bathroom, I mean, again, my bathroom is as unpacked as it can be right now. I really need to install shelves in there. Also, I just got a text from my friend that is vaguely important. So let me fix that. All right, there we go. I had a friend storing stuff in my storage unit that I am now shutting down because I have moved. And he needs to know what the access code is. Oh my God. I'm also really slipping off this chair. I don't know why. It's like I moved this chair here and now I don't fit in it for some reason. Drink a little water. I have to go feed the kids. I'm so tired. Poor Goose has just not had any time to heal. My old man. Yeah, I'm in a really nice neighborhood in the city. I'm in Chicago now, Chicago proper, thank God. I'm in a really nice spot. I'm off a main road, which yes, it's loud at night, but I would so much rather live on a well-lit main road. There were so many places I looked at that were on side streets, little residential areas where they were quiet. And I just don't really feel comfortable living somewhere where there aren't eyes all the time, which I know probably sounds kind of counterintuitive. I feel like a lot of people don't like to be watched, but in my case, especially just being a woman who now lives alone, I really want people to always be able to see me. And if I am to open my window, to hear me. So I really like where I'm at, truly. What's been going on with you, hybrid? If you'd like to share. Because my God, if I keep talking about my HOA, I'm gonna freak out. No, I kid. They seem fine. I'm probably going to try to get on my HOA board because that is the kind of person that I am. Everybody can eat. Goose can finally rest. This poor man. So tired. Cedar, have you like eaten? Are you doing okay? Okay. I'll do a little group howl. Get the synergy going. Wonderful. Great job, team. All right, I'll go east. I guess the one upside of my fridge being broken is I have an excuse to get takeout. I had some Wingstop earlier. I walked there and back. It was very nice. All right, and we're gonna take a sleep. We away from the kids? No, not quite. I do not want to raid right now. That should be plenty. Time for nap. Let old man Goose rest. Oh my gosh, hybrid, that's exciting. The university exam, that is. I've not gotten any further. Cleaning the walls is good. And good luck with your teeth. Teeth are no fun. I don't like having them, and I don't like maintaining them, quite frankly. Not too fond of teeth. They are so expensive, and for what? Oh, I'm glad you got the Olivia plush too. That's exciting. I guess teeth are for biting. You got me there. You got me there. Ooh, that was a little lag. Okay. How are the kids? Why are you all starving all the time? Oh, we're in growing pups. That's why. I don't know why I thought I was in an earlier stage of the game. I am not. We'll just go back to the food, go back to the pups, and then back to the food, and then back to the pups. And then, believe it or not, we might go back to the food and then go back to the pups. Because everybody's hungry. Y'all are bothering me. But yeah, good luck with the university stuff. I'm knocking on wood. Um, I mean, me personally, I think you did it. I have nothing to base it on, but I believe. Always drink water. I say on my third Diet Coke of the day because I ran out of bottled water and I don't want to buy more. I need to get a water filter really bad. There's been kind of a laundry list of other shit to deal with in here. I did buy rugs today. I said I was going to be a rug free household, and then I kept tracking mud into my entryway. And I said, all right, one rug for the entryway and one doormat for outside the entryway to wipe the mud on. I just don't like rugs. I feel like they smell. My old room that I have since departed, I kept saying, "Guys, we need to take the rug out of my room. It smells." And they'd be like, "No, it doesn't. You're crazy. You vacuum it all the time." And I said, "No, you don't understand. The smell is in the rug. The rug smells. The whole room smells weird to me. It's because of the rug." Nobody wanted to believe me. I spoke the truth. The rug has since been removed since I moved all my stuff out. And what happened? No smell. The smell gone. That evil rug has been defeated. I don't know. I'm very anti carpet, and to me, a rug is just a portable carpet. You can never get it completely clean, and I don't like that really at all. Again, I grew up in a white carpet household, and it gets kind of gnarly in there. It gets a little bit nasty. The house was clean. Don't get me wrong; it was vacuumed all the time. It was shampooed a couple times a year, and the carpet gets weird. I don't know. Carpet and rugs, they get bad. But I think having a runner in my little entryway hallway will actually reverse some of the dirt and mayhem that's happening because I hate having to mop my floor every time I wear my shoes 5 steps in. Oh, almost ran right past it. There we go. All right, everybody, make sure you get enough food because the kids are dying. So we encounter any. Am I still injured? Yup. Just can't really hunt too good right now. Can't carry food back to the kids, so there's that. Uh, Kind of just useless, honestly, as a pack leader. Doing pretty bad. Doing pretty terrible. You two eating enough? You good? You doing okay? Okay. All right, I'm done eating. No. Ooh, that's really cool. Hybrid. I always, as an American, I always forget that like there exist countries where they have infrastructure that is over 1,000 years old or hundreds of years old. We just celebrated year 250, obviously. I was not celebrating, but many did. Many were quite excited about that. And so I, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to think you could be going to a university that's 800 years old. That's so cool. My university here was considered old, and I don't even know if it was 100 years old when I went. But it was like, this is a historic building and historic college and campus, and it's funny. Oh, it's really cool. Yeah, my university was founded in the 1200s. No big deal or anything. I'm not even really marking my territory. This is rough. So I gotta go and I have to feed the kids. That's all I'm doing is I'm going and I'm feeding the kids. There might be mule deer. I know there's definitely a herd of pronghorns here that I will not be able to catch. We'll see. We'll see if anything pops up between here and there and see if that works out. And I really have to go reinforce my territory. It's time to run faster. Oh my gosh, where is this giant herd of pronghorns? Is it just tracks? No, they're there. They're moving. They're on the move. Never catch up to the. Hello? Can I catch up to one today? Nah, they're too speedy. Ow, oh my God. I think the people who lived here before me had a cat because I keep having weird allergy reactions. I've been having an air purifier going. Been doing my best to mitigate it, but my eyes are itchy. I keep getting this ad for this like eyelid mite that apparently a lot of people get. And it's like, do you wake up every day with itchy eyes? It has been happening to me very frequently lately. They're like, there's this new prescription eye drop for these eyelid mites. And I didn't even know eyelid mites were a condition one could have. And now I'm just convinced it's eyelid mites. What am I supposed to do? They're so small. I can't do anything about this. Oh, I'm glad, hybrid. You see, it could be allergies, but I very frequently take allergy medicine, and so I feel like it would have broken it up by now. Which MMO did you used to play? I used to be a big MMO kid. It was always the type of stuff I was on. Which of you is sick? Which of you is sick and about to die? 3810? Okay. Are you eating? Do you want to eat anything? I'll just hang out with the kids for a bit since poor 3810 is not doing well. This is why I don't name the kids, as we all know already. I will just feed everybody who is just starving for whatever reason. It's like I literally don't have pack mates and everybody is just hanging out and doing their own thing. Cedar, like, what are you up to? Girl, like, what is up? You just hanging out, starving. Oh, very cool. I never played that one, but I was on several. My God, you all eat so much food. Which of you is like incredibly low on health? Oh, 3809 is sick. 3810 was just dying for no reason. For sure, girl. Can I? Yep. Okay, I can keep feeding you. 3810. You wanna eat some? Oh, you're gonna kill that? Okay. Good for her. Don't like that howling. What is that? Oh, yeah, vertical mobility is tough in those games. 3810, have you eaten enough? Like, do you want more food? And I'm out of food, so that's all you get. Can somebody let her eat, please? No? Okay. All right. For sure. I'll have to look it up though, hybrid, because I have not played that one before. Is it a bull elk herd? Damn, okay. Well, I guess I have to go back east to reinforce my territory now that the kids are marginally fed. Oh, and my minor injury has healed. My major injury remains, however. You are kidding me. I knew this would happen. I knew it. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, I tried my best to wolf them to safety. If it doesn't work, well, I did my best. Okay. Yeah. Okay. At least they all know how to run away. That's great. 3808, if you get lost, I will not come find you. No, that was not the correct emote. There we go. Okay, so no, 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 no. So 3811 is about to get murked. Does anybody want to go deal with that? This is stressful and I don't like it. The kids won't listen. Actually, two of them listened. My God, these two kids can run. Hey, yeah, so no, 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 no. 3808, I'm about to let them get you, quite frankly. The attacks are so stressful for no reason. I mean, for a reason. It is stressful. It's supposed to be stressful. I'm stressed. They've done their job well. Cedar, get out of my way. All right. All right. There we go. Good job, team. I need to go reinforce the territory now. Goodbye. Is everybody hungry again? Not yet. All right. Well, I'm lucky in that way. I need to sleep. Who cares? I can't sleep. My kids need me. Maybe I'll go out to the outer edge of the territory and take a little nappy. This poor dog. Oh, those pronghorns, shoot. Where are the elk? Excuse me. Goodbye. Yeah, Goose is lasted. Goose is on his last legs, but he has been around. He's been around for a long time. And Cedar, the queen, the bestie. I'm gonna have to sleep when I get to the outer edge because no energy. Can't do anything. I think I'm literally gonna go eat the rest of this food just so I don't starve, and then tomorrow we hunt big time for the kids. And we're lagging. I will say the game is performing much better on my own Wi-Fi. That is very nice. The game, I don't know if I don't know how the stream's doing. I assume the stream is fine. um, oh, there's elk. If the stream is not good, please tell me. I can't have my streaming software up because of my lack of a second monitor now. Well, the thing with it is for me before when I'd flip the stream on, it would just totally lag my game out, and I never fully understood why. But it seems like now that I have my Wi-Fi all to myself, my machine doesn't have to work as hard to stream. It might be I might be biased. I might be making things up, but I'm also playing the game through Steam. I don't know if that changes how it loads onto my device because it's saved in the cloud. Where is my food, please? Gonna eat the last little bite. Again, just so Goose does not starve. How are the kids? They're fine. All right, Cedar, you can have the last little bit. That's okay. Okay. Cedar is also quite hungry. Yeesh. Okay. Gonna creep over to the next hex that is much less strong. I don't know what 3810's problem is. It's that I did not feed her. That is her problem. Okay, there we go. And it's nappy time. The dream team is just me and Cedar, truly. Now that I've moved and I have space to like spread out and do my things, I do want to expand into more games beyond the two I just play on stream. I realize that I have so many games that I own that I haven't even started. Oh, got you, hybrid. Interesting. Oh my God, is she about to die? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Goodbye, 3810. You were a good one. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know. We're about to lose 3810 to the hunger, and there's again quite literally nothing I can do about that unless one of these other knuckleheads wants to feed them. So I wonder if I will always have this curse where only one of my pups lasts to adulthood per litter. For sure. Okay. It is time to go hunting. It's time to go hunting. So there's a little bit of an elk herd. Little bit of a smell. You lose it? Nope, nope, there it is. The elk really just gets you the best bang for your buck. I feel like it's just as hard to catch the mule deer and it's so much less food. Oh, there it is. All right, Cedar. Let's get this bread. The kids are dying. Yes, hybrid. Yeah, I need to finish those. I'd really like to play one shot soon too. Or well, sorry, 3810. That's rough. I don't know what to do about that girl. Okay. Not gonna lose the smell. Not gonna lose the smell. Because 500 meters is a ways off, but yeah, I definitely want to lock in and finish Pale Beyond after I killed everybody. It's just crazy. Like I blink and so much time passes that I have not played these games, but I have literally just had my nose to the grind of saving up money to move and then moving. And now that I've moved, it's like, all right, time to lock in and actually enjoy my life again. Because I was spending every weekend driving into the city to look at properties and then going home and crying when there were none that I liked or I made an offer and then it got refused. I had 3 offers get rejected or outbid more specifically before getting my current place. This was offer 4. So I was in the thick of it. Oh, that's cool, hybrid. The art is very neat. Hello. Hello, elk. Can I herd you back towards my house, please? What if I awoo at you? Can you please stop kicking my wife, you maniacs? Oh, you have way too much health. Goodbye. Ow. Start running? You gonna start running? No. It's hard to get him to start going. There we go. There we go. There we go. No, no, they're just. Are you chasing me? Are you chasing my wife? What's up? What if I bite another one of you? What's your health like? Oh, also pretty high. Yikes. Yeesh. I love rage baiting these guys. Oh, one shot. Yeah. No, I have to play one shot. I just keep staring at my library and I'm like, soon. Soon. I'm also just having I just had another crunch period end at work. And now I'll have a little bit of a break through the rest of this month. This has just been a crunch year, quite frankly. But the end is in sight. Can one of y'all get angry? Can one of y'all go away? Yeah, I hear you guys howling. I'm trying to get food. Doing my dang best. Hey, so can you stop kicking me? This is insane. I think this is the most they have ever fought me. I'm just gonna start running. I'm just gonna start running around in a circle until they all freak out. What's your health like? Pretty bad. This is all pretty rough, can't lie. No, don't run that way. No, don't run that way. Can you all please literally run in any other direction so you stay in my territory, please? Be very kind and very helpful of you. There we go. There we go. I'm herding elk. Herding my elk. Run them back towards my house. Thank you, Hybrid. Yeah, I'm excited. I think that will be the end result of me having moved and done all the things, is just having some more me time. And because I couldn't stream a lot because me and my mom both were work from home primarily. And so when both of us were on the internet, it just totally did not let me stream properly. Hey, you don't hit my wife. Don't hit my beautiful wife. You monster. All right, yeah, the mom's got way too much health, so we're just gonna be over here doing this. Sorry, girl. You know, it's nature. I apologize. Just been rage baiting all these elk today. My lord. All right, this is how I die. Ugh. This is good though. We're going back towards the house a little bit. Oh, and we're going away. Okay. No, 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 please. Please, I like having my limbs attached to my body, please. My family is dying. My daughter literally died. Just let me have this. Oh, she's just letting me have it. She just let me have it. Thank you, girl. Goodbye. Yeah, especially now that I'm living in solitude, if I don't sit here talking to myself all day, I do start losing my mind from the silence, which I think this will be a good exercise living here for the next few years because I am so bad at being alone with my thoughts and feelings and self. So I you people need to get away from me. My kids are so hungry. I cannot be dealing with this territorial shit right now. Quite frankly, take this part of the map. I don't care. It's desolate and awful. And the creek renders weird sometimes. Don't tell me this carcass is just enough to feed me and Cedar enough to go home and feed the kids. Oh my God. We got to go home. We have to feed the kids. We have to go out. We have to hunt again, feed the kids. Oh my God. How are the kids? They'll live a little longer. You see, hybrid, I am this horrible, merciless thing called an extrovert, and it's probably my greatest weakness in this life. Um, I am unfortunately cursed to draw energy from other people, and I also really cannot stand most people, which is no fault of theirs. I am just neurodivergent and have really niche interests and feel like an alien around most people. You are you low on health? Oh, lock in, Cedar. Lock in. Lock in. She didn't lock in, but that's okay. That's my baby. It's my wife right there. She does not have that low of health, Cedar. I don't really know what we're cooking up here. I'm trusting your process, but like this will. Oh my God, you're kidding me. I got my jaw injury back. We'll run him up this hill, make a deal with God, the usual. Is this one low on health? Hang on. Hang on. This one might be a little lower. Let's see. It's in reach. Come on. Come on. Come on, Goose. Do your thing. Get over there. What's nice is I can actually host my friends over more. And oh no, you still got really high health. This is a moment where we're going home to the kids so that we can just feed them and do it all again tomorrow. What tiles are they even taking? I don't care. I don't, oh my God, I can't care about this right now. Yeah, I can have people over all the time. Don't have to worry about getting in family's way. Okay, okay. And get stuck on the rock. I'm just gonna sleep near the kids. I don't care anymore. They're so low on health. I feel so bad. I'm coming, guys. I'm on my way. Uh, oh my god. My territory is so bad. Even if I lose a little bit of ground, I will live. I will eat this because I literally need to eat whatever I can. It is the one downside of not having a TV is that sometimes there is just complete and utter silence in here. Like if I'm not actively queuing up something to watch on my computer. Again, don't have a second monitor, so that does make it a little harder when I'm like needing to look at something else. It is so nice to work in a room that is not my bedroom though. That was my main goal here was to have one room for sleep and one room for work, and that's what I've got. God, where are these kids? Why is my house so far away? Y'all, I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm ignoring a raid just for you. What if I just sleep through the raid? I don't care anymore. Take my territory. I don't want it. Hello, ungrateful children. Here's your food. You still sick, 3809? You don't want to eat? You don't want to do anything? No? Okay. There you go. There you are. There you go, kid. So much food. They probably still won't be full after this. I'll sit by 3809 since he's ill. I wish my pack mates could just go deal with the territory thing. I just don't have the energy. Quite literally. Also, the reason my stream pet is not up, little Sharpie, is because something's wrong with the overlay and I don't know how to fix it, and I have not looked up how to do so. So it's still sending messages, but my little cat's missing. I'll fix it eventually. Do y'all eat? Because that's all I got. That's it. That's everything. Thank you, Cedar. Never mind, Cedar's got it locked down. Dear sweet 3809, I will sleep by you, my son. You look just like me. It's a bit eerie, in fact. You're my twin. I'm just staring at this like completed Etsy order that I have on my desk, and I just do not feel like going to the post office today. I can't lie. I mean, I have a 2 week window to ship it, but I made it the day it was ordered. I had all the materials, and I said, "Well, I like having money." So such a first world problem. I have to ship a different package. I sold off all my DS games, and my Switch games because I can't tell you the last time I used my DS, and I also can't tell you the last time I used my Switch. I don't really like either of them as consoles as much as I like my computer. Oh, 3809 is about to go. It was a generational run, buddy. You did good. Everybody, we will take a moment of silence for 3809, 3808, and 3811. You better make me proud. If you're hungry, go hunt yourselves. I'm not dealing with you. Rest in peace, 3809. You could all learn a thing or two from 3809M, okay? He knew patience. He waited until the opportune moment to do what he had to do. Go get your own food. I'm not your mother. Are they actually going off to get their own food? Yo, yo. Oh my God, can I just sit and enjoy my kids? This is phenomenal. They can honestly take that bottom part of my territory. I don't like it. They can have it. Oh, Cedar and Chickadee, you are my heroes. Yeah, they really are hybrid. Hey, Mahogany, you're a chiller. Oh, this is so great. Cedar and Chickadee are just gonna go hunt, and I can just sit here and do nothing. I mean, I could go do stuff myself. They just took one tile from me. I don't care. Oxbow can quite frankly have a really mediocre pet food brand for what it's worth. Oh, keep smashing my knee on this desk. That's why I need to switch over to my streaming desk, and I haven't. I don't really want to sit here staring at 3809's corpse. I'm just gonna. Did y'all do anything? Are y'all doing anything down there? I'm gonna let them cook. I'm gonna let them do what they need to do. Me, I'm vibing. This is the face of a guy who's vibing. All right. No, I'm gonna walk to the other side of the other side of the rendezvous point. Just don't want to stare at the dead guy anymore. You are all free to join me or to stay over there by the dead guy. That's fine. What a wonderful day. This is kind of how it's been here in Chicago. We've just been having literal hurricanes somehow. At least it feels like we've been having hurricanes. Should I go out and hunt? I don't really know what the procedure is. It's been so long since my pack mates did literally anything. I could go west. What's west of here? North, perhaps? The fam went east, so I'm gonna trust in them that they know what they're doing, and that might be misplaced, and I'm just gonna have to live with that. Mahogany can watch the kids. I think she's got that handled. Why are we howling? All right. I'll just enjoy a little exploration since I know that in theory they're kind of going out, strengthening tiles, maybe hunting something. I don't know. They're going to go take care of themselves. Very exciting for me when my family does literally anything without my direct supervision. Yeah, I think I'm going to expand. Oh, I'm already up in the north corner. Well, I'll expand a little bit east when I have my family with me. I used to just get the biggest territory possible in this game, and you really don't have to do that if you like yourself as a person. Moose. I'm not doing that. It's very hills up here. It's very hills up here. What is wrong with me? Get over here. Get over here. Now that I do live alone, I was like, maybe I should get a dog. I should get like an animal to be my companion in this world. And I would be honest, I think a dog would impact my enjoyment of this experience. Part of the joy of this is that right now nothing needs me. Did I eat that or not? Did I not just eat the hello? Oh wait, there's a thing. There's an item. Frisbee. Where's the frisbee? Where's the frisbee? I haven't gotten the frisbee before. Where's the frisbee? Hello? Getting other smells. There was a frisbee smell. There was a frisbee smell. I saw it. You all saw it. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a frisbee. Oh my god. So many smells coming up over the hill. Where is the frisbee? Even if I don't find the frisbee, I am tracking an elk herd now, which is good. I like eating food. Okay. Hello, bison. Excuse me. Don't let me get in your way. Are those pronghorn tracks? Yeah. I'm so sorry for the up close dog breathing noises. If I could turn them off, I would. I have the eating noises turned off because they drive me nuts. So these are buttercup herd. Those are fresher. getting so many smells. Oh my gosh. It's actually bringing me further east. I mean, I could steal a little territory. Can always be convinced to steal a little territory. Oh, okay, good. Hybrid, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm the only one bothered by the mouth noises. See, this is why I could not have a dog. It would start licking itself, and I'd be like, get out, get out, get out, go away, get out. I sometimes stay at my friend's house to dog sit for them when they go out of town, and their dog is so sweet. I have known that dog her entire life, and quite frankly, most of mine. She is a senior, and she will just sit in bed and like lick her paws and lick her paws and lick her paws, and I will literally kick her out of the bedroom. I'm like, you cannot be in my. I can't do this. I can't do it. Please. And I feel bad, but or I'll just like put her on the floor and be like, you can do it down there, just not on the bed right next to my face, please. I don't even really have like misophonia. It's just any repetitive noise while I'm trying to sleep drives me crazy. Just tracking some elk into enemy territory. It's no big deal. Actually, this is still mine. Never mind. We're getting closer. Bitterroot herd. Every single elk herd is converging for some reason in my territory right now. Will I be able to take down an elk by myself? I don't know. But the fam's actually pretty close. So it'd be kind of funny if I drove the herd to them and then we went at it as a team. Hello? God. It's violent. Ooh, I might make it into enemy territory. So many smells. So many different herds. I'm excited to see which one pops up. Bitterroot. Fleabane. Oh my god, Toadflax pack. Who are you people? Looks like it might be Bitterroot. Bitterroot, we're getting there. Oh god, I'm crossing over. I mean, okay. 1 hour and 45 ago. I'm not doing that. I'm stealing the elk. That is fair. I'm the same way, hybrid. I would rather have a medium or large sized dog than a small dog any day. There's a lot of bison that could really effectively kill me. So we're just gonna do a little run around here. Just a little. Hello. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Oh, it is the Bitterroot herd. Okay. Made it into enemy lines. And I really need to scare you all over my side of the fence before the enemy knows that I'm here. Oh my god, you're huge. Hi, you're gigantic. Get away from me. I will say there are some small dogs that I really enjoy. I actually really like the Chihuahuas. They have such a reputation as being yappy and terrible. I find that they're actually very easy to train if you know what you're doing, which many people don't. So, come on, everybody. Please run towards my side of the fence. Let's get going. Some huge bull elk. They could definitely kill me. Oh, and we're going, and we're going, and we're going the wrong way. Come on. Go east. Go east. Or sorry, go west. That's ignore me. Go west. Thank you. Thank you, team. Bring you a little more north. There we go. Oh, your health is very high. Never mind. We're just all going to keep going west, gang. Where's my family? Oh my god, we're actually headed right towards them. Let's go for a little run across the map. Why not? And it will tire them out, which is good. I will just run them for a very long time. Hey, so stop trying to go east. We're not going east. Who is yelling? It's not me and my family. All right, everyone. Go the other way. Come on. More east. Go east. Still kind of going west. Go east. Or, my God, no. I want you to go west. Stop going east. Y'all are getting me confused. There it is. There we go. It's so funny. We're going directly towards my pack mates. Okay. Oh, who just fell? That's rough. I need to keep running. I just want to see how long they'll run for. I mean, I know eventually they tire out. I don't think I've ever gotten them to that point. At least I don't remember ever doing that before. Oh. That's a baby I do not want to get. Oh no, you're... Ow. Shit, where'd they go? There they are. I gotta stop being impatient. How close are we to the family? All right, gang, we gotta go more east. Come on. Come on. Let's keep it rolling, people. My God, more west. Why do I keep saying east? What is up with me today? Oh, I thought you said weast. Come on. My God, they're dropping like flies and I'm just letting them fall over. Just really want to see, like, I've never run them out completely before. Oh. You've got a lot of health left. Okay. Do not want this bull elk getting me. My God, my health is so low. So sad. If we just keep running, eventually I will win. Make sure I'm not getting too close to my edge of the map. I'll stay locked on this one. That's the lowest health I've seen so far, which is not that promising, but my stamina is just toast. Don't stop pivoting. Please. There it is. This is awful. Me and my one shred of stamina versus. Hello? Can I help you, sir? All right, I at least have peeled one off from the rest of the herd now to chase around. Can I bring you towards my house? There we go. If I get you close enough that Mahogany sees us, we might be able to clinch this, you and I. Just gonna run right behind you. Bring you all the way home. Got nothing but time. It's really a test of willpower for both of us. I don't think I've ever successfully driven something all the way to my house before. This'll be cool if I can do it. Because we're going up the big hill. We've got to be getting close. This is the thrilling gameplay that the people want. We're going to do it. I'm so locked in right now. It's not even funny. Oh my God. We're very close now. I'm recognizing scenery. Come on, stay on the course. Stay on the path. This is so funny. Oh, even if I don't catch her, this was a fun time. This was a good time. Oh, come on, don't run out of stamina right before we get to the house. How far are we? We're so close. Come on, girl. I really need Mahogany's help on this one, so maybe the kids will join in. I have no idea. I've never done this before. This thing is like so out of stamina that I am basically walking it to my house. I'm not sprinting anymore. I keep having to slow down so I don't catch up to it and get kicked in the face. Okay, Mahogany. Mahogany, I'm going to need the assist real soon. Come on, get back up. Get back up. Keep going. There you go. There it is. All right, Mahogany, I'm bringing it in. We're coming in hot. Please help me. Please, Mahogany. Please. It really is hybrid. Hey guys, DoorDash here. Brought your order. The chef did forget to prepare it, however, so I hope you enjoy uncooked food. Hey, Mahogany, you wanna Mahogany the goat, Mahogany the goat. Oh my God, Mahogany, please. Oh, Mahogany, you legend. No, don't run away from the house. Come on. That's right, Mahogany. Get it, get it, get it. Girl, I'm gonna need you to do a lot of the legwork here. I am out of stamina and I'm out of patience. Mahogany, please. Mahogany, can you please just bite this thing? Girl, where are you going? My God, my kids are so useless. All right, well, I gotta bring you back around. That's okay. I got nothing but time. Got nothing but time to herd you back towards my own home. Ow. Okay. All right. That was all right. It was classy. Oh my God. Oh shit. Is that Chickadee? Okay, wait. Hang on. Hang on. The family's back. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Pass two. We can do this. We can do this. Oh my God, we can do this. Oh my God. Okay. Chickadee's back. Cedar's back. The people of Mahogany's always been lazy, so I'm unsurprised by this outcome. Disappointed, not surprised. Oh, that's cool, hybrid. I know we have a meteor shower here tonight. I should probably remember to look at that. Come on, team. Please. Please. I am delivering food to the frickin' door. Please. Anybody wants to help me out with this one, that would be phenomenal. All right, Chickadee, Cedar, counting on you. We're literally walking. This thing is so out of energy that we are literally walking. I do have some light pollution, but I'm close to the lake, so it shouldn't be as bad as it could be. Hey, everybody, I have this thing. Who wants it? You guys please help me. We got everybody in on it. Okay. It's gonna be so clutch. We pull this off. Oh, my lag. Oh, the lag. Oh my God, no. You know, hybrid, you would think it would die from a heart attack or exhaustion or something, and it just won't quit. The unbelievable strength of the elk condition. Try to keep herding it back towards the house. Cedar's gonna go watch the kids. That's fine. As long as I have these two knuckleheads, we'll be okay. End of the line, cow elk. I really bonded with this thing. We really made it. We really did a lot together. All right. You guys want to do anything? No? Okay. Me with the broken jaw and the low health will deal with this, I suppose. Thank you, Chickadee. I can count on you sometimes. Cedar's back with the kids. God, she's the best. She can't do anything wrong in my eyes. Oh my God. We did it. We did it, Reddit. So that experience was cruel and unusual. But we made it. How long have I been streaming for? Whoa, really long. Good Lord. So much easier to lock in when I'm home alone and there's not other people making noises. That is true, hybrid. This right here, this is natural law. Oh my God, no, I hate those people. Never mind. This is the way nature works. Huh. Okay, we're gonna feed the kids and go to bed. Quite frankly, I'm gonna feed the kids, run back to where this thing is, and then go to bed. Let's see if I can carry food over there. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lose my stamina way too quickly. And just drop it. That's fine. That's okay. I can't even sprint. I'm so tired. Somebody else fed you guys. Cedar, did you deal with that? Cedar, you legend. All right, I'm gonna go sleep by the food, y'all. Goodbye. You know what I mean? Cedar can't do anything wrong. There's nothing that she's ever done wrong once. That's what I'm talking about. Hello? All right. Don't know why there's a big nefarious dust cloud. She is the OG. She's the best one. I literally stole her from another pack and we left the map together. Oh yeah, that is true, hybrid. Now it is time for old man Goose to get some rest. My jaw is just completely exploded at this point. It's a miracle I can eat. Who is that? I don't know that man. This is joyous, this elk 20 feet from my house. Oh, I really need to go down and reinforce the territory. Okay. Kids are a little hungry, so I will go deal with that and then go all the way to the south end, knowing that they will not starve. I'm gonna set my controller down, turn up my thermostat real quick. I don't know why I get so cold in here. I have it set to 76. I'm turning it up to 78 now. AC in here just runs like super well. Okay, there we go. Exactly. No, Goose is just all scar tissue at this point. God help him. He's broken every bone in his body several times. And he just keeps coming back. Now he's an old man. He did make it to old age, which is phenomenal. Good for Goose. Now he's gotta go watch his territory. I'm gonna be sad when we lose Goose. He's been a very good boy. I don't know why the frames per second are so much better at night. Maybe because it doesn't have to render all the clouds and stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, you're a mule deer. Goodbye. You're not in this episode. Who do I have with me? I have Chickadee. That's okay. Me and Chickadee, we get along great. You are my least useless child. How about that? I'm really treating these things the way that my dad treated me, and I don't really know how to feel about that. Yes, hybrid. Yeah, I get to pick a current pack member to play as. So when I started playing as Goose, it was because he dispersed from the original pack that I was playing, and it was like you can follow Goose's story, and so I decided to do that. That's how we got here. Was he dispersed? So if any of my kids disperse, which happens when the pack gets too big, or when he passes, I can choose a different wolf to play as from the family line. So it has to be an adult, though. That's the one thing, they have to be an adult. So I couldn't like pick one of the pups and go crazy. I'm gonna waste my time on the mule deer. So I'll probably play cedar, especially if the pups haven't grown up all the way, because if I pick a different dog, the pups will cease to exist. But we'll see if we can get Goose through this whole pup rearing cycle. At least I think the pups go away. I don't know. If it's the newborn pups, it's like, yeah, whatever. But especially these ones are just put in so much time to making sure that they survive. I'd like to see it through. But why am I so sweaty? I'm freezing to death. I'm sweating. Is this what living alone does to a person? Where is my scent post? I just want my scent post. Going nonverbal at the WolfQuest function. Ah, yes, the south end of the territory. My pleasant and horrible prison. Okay, I have to get through one of these hexes and then go down a little to the west. Nope, to the east. It's because I'm going south and I'm getting a little twisted up here. I'll just sleep in that little bottom corner. I should probably take back that territory, honestly. That was not good. And here we almost are. Hello. There we go. Now it is nap time for Goose. Chickadee is also here. Oh, wow. Full heal. Goose is insane. Goose really is nuts for this. – 50% girl. Okay. I guess I'll go to my scent post. Goose really is the embodiment of the Nide win meme. He cannot be stopped. A skull? What is it? Oh, a bison skull. Yoink. Okay. We're getting there. Trying to think of any other like exciting news I have about my life other than the fact that I moved and immediately got saddled with several thousands of dollars of costs. Getting a partial fursuit probably, unless yet another financial episode befalls me. I'm knocking on wood as I say this, of course. I have picked up the fishing pole before, but I'll do it again. I've gone behind enemy lines. There's a carcass. There's a little food going on. A little situation. Y'all leave a little snack for me. Here's the little snack. They're gonna be right there eating it as I run on up on them. It's fine. I don't mind imposing. I come eat their leftovers. Hello. Where's my snack? Okay. There it is. Boom. Did not realize I was running all the way here. Just gonna Just gonna eat their leftovers. What are they gonna do about it? Have a bite, chickadee, go crazy. Is that a beaver? Is that a frickin' beaver? Get over here. Get over here. You're dying. Why are these things such tanks? Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Beavers are crazy. Thank you, Hybrid. Yeah, I really need to email the maker today and be like, hey, I can do it. Guess what? Some of my family loves me and bought me a new dishwasher. It's nice as I'll finally get anatomically correct paws. I do not currently have that. My paws right now have paw pads, which bunnies do not possess. This horrid rodent. This horrid rodent. Get him, chickadee. Get him. We can't let him escape. We can't let him escape to the river. We're going to lose him. My god, no. This horrid creature. I must let my stamina recharge. Come on, chickadee. He requires only one more strike, please. Oh my god, we've done it. It's just phenomenal. This was great work. It's just so hard to get the beavers. They are scrappy little freaks. Did not want to drink the water. Oh, I can just pick them up. All right, let's go home, girl. Let's get out from behind enemy lines. I will also probably have to cut the stream soon because my AirPods are very much about to die. And I will literally email this suit maker directly after. The only reason I could do it too is because I have had a really good couple weeks on Etsy, which is phenomenal. And I also, again, sold my childhood gaming consoles because I realized that they were just stuff that I did not use, which is always kind of sad when you realize that this thing that used to be so important to you is just kind of a pile of crap now. But I made a few $100 selling off my old games and my consoles. So, I mean, there's nothing to be mad about. There's nothing to be sad about. I also sold a bunch of old junk that my ex bought me, like collectibles, autographed items, high value things. Um, and that felt good. Just because I'm not a collector. I don't like knickknacks and I don't like stuff. And, even if it's autographed by my favorite musician, it's like, I don't know. I don't gain enjoyment from that the same way that a lot of people do. Um, I don't know. I just like I had these nice collectibles sitting on my shelf collecting dust and I felt like shit about it. So I actually, somebody who had bought a shirt about the same musician from me, or one of the same musician's shirts, I said that really weird. Um, I'd reached out to them and been like, hey, I have this one of 100 collectible autographed items from this person, this musician that we both like. The going price is this, but I will give it to you for 1/3 of that because I just want it gone. And I feel really good about it. Like they got it. They were so excited. They sent me a really nice message. And I still made a couple $100. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I lost out deeply on this. I still made a lot of money um, for me for something that I got for free from somebody I don't like. So, and that made me really happy. Now I have the last old electronic going out. My old Switch is getting shipped off. I factory reset it and everything. That's the thing. It's like I never liked playing my Switch. I never enjoyed it. I put up with it because it's what the games I liked were on, and I don't really play Nintendo games anymore. Everything else pretty easily I was able to sell. I think I did. I sold all the games that I had. Brother, I can't do this right now. I gotta run across. Where's my house? Honestly, hybrid, I'm really excited to suit. A lot of it is I just kind of want the head to do photo ops. You know what I mean? I don't think I want to like wear the suit everywhere, but it would be really nice to just have a head that I can slap on and go to cons, even just for a little bit with the head on for a couple hours. My God, this beaver is so heavy. I'm moving so slowly. Oh my God, is Rick's Ridge gone? Did they get? Oh my God, Rick's Ridge is gone. Take the southern end of my territory. I don't care. Oh my God, I'm taking over the Rick territory. Never thought I'd see the day that Rick was gone. Yeah, I really have to email that suit maker because I've actually completely made it work. They're doing it all. They own a home. They're going to have a fursuit. Their home is going to match the fursuit. Although I did pick lavender for the home, and Jasper is more of a periwinkle blue. But the way that a lot of artists render them in art, they turn out purple because I picked a color that was right on the line. So, but I like the lavender in here a lot. The blue would have been like too exciting. I don't know. It would be kind of clashy with the red bedroom. There's something really magical about looking through the living room door frame into the bedroom and just having the lavender and the white outlining the red wall. It just looks so cool in here. Like, and I'm not just saying that because it's mine. I really cooked hardcore with the paint colors. You would not think that lavender and red and black and navy blue go together, or really any like pastel with those things. And with Jasper, I have learned that this is possible, that it's possible to cook in this way. All right. Oh my God, and my controller battery is low. Why is it giving me this giant pop-up? Okay, I'm gonna unplug my computer, which might bork my performance, and plug in my controller. Fine, you win. Oh, I'll do you one better, hybrid. I'll send you the paint chips after this. I'm also gonna put one AirPod away, so you might lose my voice for a second. Please send a message if my voice is still working, just so I know, because everything on me is dying. All of my electronics. Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you. This is great. We went from everybody starving to death to having an abundance of food. What a magical day to be Goose. Now that my controller and my AirPods are plugged in, I can play just a bit longer. This is great. I like did not have this stamina for streaming in my old space. I'm telling you, it's the lavender wall. It's charging me. Okay, we're close. We're so close. We're only one hex away. Oh my God. I don't even know where this territorial dispute's happening. Is it south or is it east? Oh, it's all the way at the bottom corner. They can have it, quite frankly. See, hybrid, I'll get there eventually. I really want to get a standalone mic because I listen back to my VODs and the mic quality isn't horrible. It's passable. It's fine. But I just want something that's a little bit more polished than AirPod audio. Speaking of cables, I ripped an old dead Ethernet cable off the wall today. That felt really good. It was like nailed into the baseboard and it was just really pissing me off. So I ripped it out. I ripped the nails out and I ripped the cable off the wall and I felt phenomenal. It was just laying around on the ground, making it hard to vacuum, and I killed it. I don't need Ethernet. I don't know how to use it, quite frankly, and I'm not going to find out. I don't care if it makes my streaming quality 10% better. I doesn't matter to me. throw it in the trash. It was a very old, and it was like painted over. They landlord specialed this place before I bought it. They just glooped everything with this glossy white paint. It was really fun with my friends to go over it though. Even though we didn't do a perfect job, like we there's a few spots where we hit the ceiling with the paint roller, so there's some lavender spots in the living room and red spots in the bedroom. We taped everything, but still we would knock into it with the roller and get it past it. Well, see, hybrid, I understand that I just plug it in and it works. I don't want to do that. I get really weird about technology. I just get really lazy when it comes to it for some reason. Um, oh, oh my God, we made it. Wait, I don't want to lose my beaver. Wait, wait, wait. Will I take the beaver with me? Please, my beaver. I'm gonna eat the beaver. You guys eat the beaver. Please eat the beaver. Please, anybody else eat the beaver. I just carried it all the way here. Please. Oh, thank God. It's young hunters time. And the territorial dispute is still going on. Oh shit, they're actually taking a hex I wanted. I think. The babies. Oh, the babies. They all grown up. Okay. Okay, team. Yeah, all right. You ate all the beaver. That's great. We are gonna. Did they take the hex? No, they stopped doing that. Excuse me, Cedar. All right, we're actually gonna go north, fix up the north, and then go from there. Because yeah, above this one, everything needs to be reinforced. It'll help the kids with the border tiles. Very good. I'm so excited to go to Pittsburgh this weekend. I don't know if I mentioned I'm going to Pittsburgh. I think I just said I was going out of state. Oh, I see hybrid. Okay. I don't know if my Mac would do that, quite frankly. I don't know if I need to buy. Apple loves making more things that I need to plug into my existing thing to make it work. I don't know. I fear that it will not function. It seems like somebody had ran the Ethernet cable all the way around into the bedroom, and so now there's just kind of a hole in my wall from where I from where I ripped the cable out of the wall. Um, So that's awkward now. But this internet connection is great. I've had no issues. I've had no buffering. I've had no anything go wrong. My stream quality seems unscathed. There we go. There's the scent post. Just cutting off the very loud musical sting that happens. My God, I can't believe Rick's Bridge is gone. I mean, I guess we could just go take some of it, right? Why not? Yeah, no, the USB-C thing was crazy, and I'm really glad that it worked out that way. Um, because I was so tired of being like, does anybody have a lightning cable? Does anybody around here? Is that a cougar? Hi, goodbye. All right, all right. Yeah, I'm really glad they switched to the USB-C. I know it was because the EU yelled at them, but now all of my devices are USB-C. It took me a minute. Finally got a new phone earlier this year. And everything is USB-C now. I can just plug everything into my laptop charger. It's glorious. I'm so mad that they insisted on having stupid proprietary chargers for everything for so long. elk is still down there. That's good. Oh, oh. Fix this hex up. I think I'll grab more of the Rick territory in a bit. Oh my God, Bison Peak is getting squeezed out down there. I might just let him have that, honestly. I don't really like that area of my territory, and it pisses me off greatly. So, more for me. How's everybody on food? Uh, exactly, hybrid. Exactly. $100 for a charger was so nuts. And they gave you a free one with every purchase, but if it breaks, God help you. So nice to have the whole family. So nice that we can all just travel together. All right, I'm plugging my other AirPod back into my ear because it probably has enough power to get me through this. Okay. Oh, are those elk? Those are pronghorns. Sorry, not dealing with that today, y'all. Goodbye. I'm just gonna come over. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the territory over here. Now that Rick is gone. Basically, hybrid. Just a little road trip. Boom. Territory. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a little run south. Pick up some more of the old Rick's Ridge territory. Are you edible? Get over here. My God, I actually caught one of these things. Oh my God, my legs are glitching. That is so funny. No, not my leg. My leg. God, these pronghorns are so fast. Never mind. Superhuman. Of course, I got a leg injury. You've got to be kidding me. I just recovered from the great jaw explosion of 2026, and now we're here. There's so many of them. They all look like cedar. All the ones that look like me don't live, and that's okay. It's probably better that way. So those are bison, and we're not going to go after those guys. Just so we know, just so the fam knows. Ooh, the other thing I'm very excited about when it comes to moving here is I am probably going to start fostering rodents soon. Pet rodents. I still have to dig my cage out of my car, but yeah, gonna foster some little fuzzy guys for the rescue that I've gotten a couple of my pets at. Because they needed a Chicago person. And I said, well, when I move to Chicago, I will be your Chicago person. And here I am in Chicago. Well, it will depend, hybrid. My current setup allows for, I could probably do 1 to 3 mice, um, a dwarf hamster, or an elderly Syrian hamster. I probably couldn't do anything else because my cage setup is on the smaller end. Oh, ooh, no, 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 no. Those are bull elk. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You are a stranger dog. Goodbye. Um, yeah, so probably will foster mice and or dwarf hamsters in and out. Or again, elderly Syrians, but I don't really know if I could do elderly Syrians. Again, they always break my heart. I've been on a very long hiatus from Syrians for since the beginning of COVID, which is crazy. Like 2 weeks into lockdown, I lost my last Syrian and I was very sad. She was a very, very good pet. You guys hungry? You go ahead and eat that. Somebody else eat that, please. There you go. Get in there. God, they elk are just yelling and screaming. See, hybrid, all of my hamsters have either died of natural causes or been put to sleep. I have never had a hamster. I've never had any pet rodent, period, die horribly. I had gerbils as a kid. They both lived out their natural lives. I've had 4 Syrian hamsters. One was put to sleep because she was just old. The other 3, well, okay, let me think. 2 of them died from pyometra, which is just an incurable uterine infection in hamsters. The only cure for it is a hysterectomy in the hamster, but spaying them essentially. But a lot of vets, including mine, don't really know how to do it. One of them died just from old age. She literally lived to be bald and completely blind, and then just passed away naturally. I've had 2 dwarf hamsters. One passed from old age. One was put to sleep because he developed a tumor. And I had 1 mouse who also passed away from natural causes. So overall, I think I have done well. The main thing is making sure that you have a cage that is escape proof. The thing I see often that leads to mysterious rodent deaths is a cage is not escape proof, and the thing gets out and gets, meets some kind of horrible fate. And then the other thing is having a bad cage size. So if the cage is not big enough, the rodent gets stressed out. Stress is very bad for their very tiny heart. So there's that, and then also if they're in I didn't mean to do the wolf. I meant to growl. If they're in a high traffic area, if they're in the room like right next to the TV that's blasting all the time, again, very stressful. They have very tiny hearts that are very susceptible to stress. So yeah, I've just always been very mindful about them. Yeah, I've got to investigate some local pet stores to see if they'd be willing to do adoption events, since I'm apparently the Chicago person for this rescue now. I'm their only guy on the inside. God, these coyotes will not quit. Are they quitting? Hey, yo. But anyways, thank you, hybrid. I do my best to be a good steward of any animal. I just think it's irresponsible to get an animal and not Google how to take care of it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that happens most often to rodents because people say, well, their life is insignificant because it is so short. And I think it could not be further from the truth. I think every moment of their life is significant because it is so much longer to them than it is to us. If they have one bad week, that's like 1/100th of their life. That's not that's 1% of their life. That's not an insignificant amount of time to them. So it's I always do my best. I regretted this though. I waited a little too long to have my last guy put to sleep with his tumor. I put it off for a couple days because I thought he was getting better. I thought maybe it was an infection and that it was going to clear. And then it got so bad that last day that I said, oh shit. But he was still his usual self. I could just tell very soon he was not going to be. But yeah, he's been my most recent break. I only had him for 4 months. He was my post breakup pet. I think I adopted him like 3 to 5 days after my breakup, just because last year, because I was like, if I don't have a little thing to take care of, I will go back to my ex. And what do you know? Having a little thing to take care of did heal me from that. So hybrid, I could see you in lizards. I see it for you. I will do my best to manifest it. I don't know. I can't do lizards and I can't do snakes. I couldn't do something that I need to feed rodents to, but also I find that a lot of lizards just move very unpredictably. Like rodents move in a way that's kind of methodical most of the time. Even like gerbils and stuff. I struggled with my pet mouse. I loved him, but he just moved really erratically. Hamsters are kind of lumbering and methodical in how they do things. Um, and of course, like my scorpion and my scorpion moves really quickly and really freaks me out. But she also is contained and can't climb glass. So there's that. Like I could never do a tarantula or something because they skitter. I don't know, animals that skitter I can't do. I love geckos. They're so cute. They just move so quickly and so suddenly. It's great. I can finally eat and sleep and the family won't burst into flames. Oh my God, Oxbow is just taking the map over. I guess we can go get more territory while we're up. Um, for me, the crested geckos move so fast, just so 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 fast. They're so sweet. They're adorable. A couple of my friends have gargoyle geckos. Those are very pretty, and they seem to move around a little bit less. But the cresties are just really really whacked out. Ooh, I gotta look those up. I do think day geckos are really pretty. If I'm thinking of the right gecko, they're the ones that are like green and red, or green with the red spots, right? I think for sure. Okay. Ooh, the original from Madagascar. Sounds fan. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm staring at it. That's what my chat's on. I'm gonna close chat to look at this gecko while I'm doing the running simulator. Okay. Oh, they're so sweet. They have such sweet little faces. Oh, I always forget how sweet their faces are. Oh, and their big eyeballs. Oh my gosh. They are so freaking cute. We have them invasive in Florida. It's always a joy to see them. I think they're out and about. We got everything in Florida here, quite frankly. I have a friend who just has a guy down in Florida who sources her these very cool and unique lizards that are very invasive there. So it's free. I mean, she just pays shipping on the thing, but he just hops onto his boat in the Everglades, grabs the lizards, and mails them up to her. And the state pays him for this. The state says, "Thank you for getting these lizards out of our beautiful waterways, these invasive animals." What a life, like to be a guy with a boat that I can just like a fan boat that I can take out on the Everglades, have a cigarette, catch some lizards, make some money. Oh my God, the dream. Excuse me. There's my other kid. Okay. This is cool. Rounding out the territory. Might just leave that bottom corner for Bison Peak. I don't really care about that area. Guess I'll go check out the one that's super low and maybe fix up the west side. I just almost ran in the opposite direction where I need to go. Yeah, we have tokay geckos. I think we also have day geckos in Florida. I think we have both. Are the Italian wall lizards those little teeny tiny guys? Are they like the little itty bitty tiny miny geckos? Italian wall lizard is a phenomenal name for an animal. Let me see. Once again, as I do the running simulator. Italian wall lizard. All right. No, this is not what I'm thinking of. I've definitely seen these things. Yeah, we've got these little itty bitty, little tiny geckos that I don't know if they're invasive. They maybe those ones are supposed to be there. Those might be some that are supposed to be there, but they are just these itty bitty little brown geckos that climb up the walls. And my step grandfather, um, when I was a little kid, he was so good at catching them. He'd always catch them and then hand them to me as a child. He'd do it as a prank. He'd be like, "Hey, check this out," and you just release a lizard onto you. He was a pretty cool guy. He passed away when I was very very young, but I have fond memories. He would just again he would just he could he would just hit you with a surprise gecko. Oh my God. Half my family hated him, half my family loved him. I was on the side of loving him. He was all right. I've learned in adulthood that he was apparently a massive classist. He just like really hated poor people, and that was why half the family didn't like him. And he treated my grandmother like a servant, which sucks. I have no other words for that. But when I was like 3, the surprise gecko really won me over. All right, we've reached the border, the western border. I need to buy the map next to this one soon because that's whichever this one is. I don't know if y'all can see my cursor, but whichever one is west, I'd really like to purchase it, perhaps for my next dispersal. Because I love Slough Creek. I do feel like it's getting a little bit tired. Oh, I'm running past it, aren't I? Yep. Okay. You got to keep going south and a little bit west. I think I'll get us down to that really low hex down there. And that's what I'm actually going to call the stream because I need to figure out what I'm eating for dinner. Um, which takeout am I getting this time? And then, shoot, I need to pack a bag. I'm going to Pittsburgh for the weekend. Oh my God. I'm stressed. Like, again, love a little trip. Planned this far before I knew I was going to be a homeowner. Ooh, a Black Dragon water monitor. Yeah, the monitor type lizards get real expensive real quick. They just need so much upkeep. Even my little scorpion in her 10-gallon tank, like she takes a shocking amount of work, honestly. When I get back here, I need to move her to my new place, which is going to be a hassle because she's very sensitive. Um, and then I am going to have to buy her some more roaches, and the roaches cost money. Not a lot of money. Trying to get some of mine to breed, but I don't think it's working. I don't think I have enough of them, or maybe I have too many. I don't know. Maybe they're not old enough. It'd be very nice if I could get the unlimited roach hack going. I did have the unlimited mealworm hack for a bit before I learned that scorpions are not supposed to eat mealworms that often because they are not that nutritious. So that sucked. That was annoying. So I had hundreds of mealworms, and I ended up giving them away in my local Buy Nothing Facebook group, and I gave a whole bunch to the local small animal rescue because they also have lizards and stuff. And I gave a whole bunch to my friend too. Oh, thank you, Hybrid. Yeah, I'm excited. It's like half vacation, half not for work, but one of my friends is going there for work purposes, and so we're all like tagging along and making it a little weekend, a little friends weekend, but we're going to mostly be helping my friend's moving there essentially. So a lot of it's going to be my friend just helped me move. Now I'm helping him move to Pittsburgh. Hopefully not forever. I hope he comes back. But amidst all the moving, we're gonna, it's not even really a moving, it's just unpacking. Like everything's already there. But oh my God, we can go to the really good sandwich place. We can see the sights. I can remember the last time that I just like enjoyed Pittsburgh. I have very often driven through there to get out to the Eastern Shore where I have a lot of family. Have never really, it's been probably 20 plus years since I just got to enjoy Pittsburgh for what it is. Uber girl, oh, Uwu girl. Oh my God. I don't know why that injured me a little bit. Yeah, my FPS is running a little bit low. I think I have 3D clouds turned off, but let me see. Thank you for the feedback. While we're hanging out, while we're looking, hello. Yeah, I have flat clouds. There's grass distance. Ugh, we're just gonna do a little one of those. Getting a spinning wheel. We're down to FPF. It's back up. All right. Let's see if this little bit helps me out. Good night, hybrid. Thank you for joining me for the last. Oh my God, how long has it been? 2.5 hours. Good God, I'm gaming like a real person today. Usually I tab out after like 90 minutes. I don't know what I'm on. I guess because there's nothing else to do in here. I literally have a desk and a bed. Boom. Don't know why my FPS just completely crashed right there. Yes, you too. I will be streaming more, I promise, after my weekend experience. Maybe I need to lower the grass distance more. I didn't even think about lowering the grass distance. My ugh. Oh, we're loading. We're loading. Okay. Every time I do this, it lags just a little bit, but I think it'll make things better in the long run. All right, we got to get down to this hex that has 3% left. Let me run directly into a tree. We can actually go hunting. How's everybody's hunger? Everybody's completely fine and we actually don't need to go hunting. Okay. Oh, this is new. The notifications tab shows you how often I play the game. Okay. Okay. I'm coming scent post. I promise. This is great. I love the weather. This is beautiful. I was sitting here like maybe I should go for a walk after I'm done streaming, as though I did not walk a mile and a half round trip today to get Wingstop. I looked at the delivery fee of $1.99 and I said, you know what I will do instead? I will walk 3/4 of a mile there and 3/4 of a mile back. I do not need to go for another walk right now. I'm literally playing the walking simulator. Okay, do I need to strengthen both? I might as well. I might as well while I'm running through. Oh, I need to sleep. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize we were all so eepy. All right, we'll get to the final little. Oh, that was not even the hex that I wanted to strengthen. Where's my other scent post? Where am I? Who are you people? Okay. Okay, there's the other post. I'm just going to sleep down here. Just going to cross over, take a little nap. It's nap time for everybody. There we go. I swear to God, Goose has broken every bone in his body 20 times in this generational run. And he always comes back every single time. There has not been an injury yet that has taken this man out. No, I don't know what happened to Rick. I'm still very confused by what happened to Rick. There's a little cougar. We're just gonna leave her alone. We're gonna let her rest. I think I will keep these hexes down here. These ones do not rage bait me the way that the others that are further south do. Quite frankly, who is that down there? Bison Peak can have it. I do think with Rick's Ridge going away, we will have another pack coming in soon, which is exciting. Why am I getting a low battery warning on my headphones? This is what I get for using Bluetooth. I do have, no, I don't. I don't have wired headphones that have a mic. I just have wired headphones for listening to things. In a perfect world, I will switch to that and get a wired mic. I know I said that earlier in the stream. I'm saying it again to make it happen. They're expensive for a good one. All right, we're going. dog noises. I always just run right past these. Okay. All right, we'll get up the eastern side here, and then I think after I strengthen all these hexes, I will take. Do I need to feed anybody? If it happens, it happens, and here it is happening. I feel like a mule deer is probably a good starting point. Cedar taking the lead as always because she's the best. Never mind, she's abandoned me. Honestly, this grass populating like this is kind of distracting, so I might make it slightly longer grass distance, but I might lower the density. That might be the middle ground here. Because this rendering distance is a little bit rough. Hi, grizzly bear. Goodbye. Please don't hurt my kids. Texture resolution. All right. I'm going to trust you on this one, Uwu girl. All right. Where is texture resolution? You're going to have to bear with me. There we, oh, wow. Okay. So that's high. We're going to set that to low. We're going to bring the distance back up. Okay. Let's see how this works out. Thank you for helping me tune this in. I have been fighting this game for literally a year and a half now on stream. Because for some reason the performance is better when I'm not streaming, which makes no sense because I am playing in single player. I don't know. In my mind, it makes some sense, but all right, team, look alive. So nice with the entire family. Yeah, that's fair. I try to close stuff out to help free up my memory, and still it just like I'm playing on a Mac. That's what I have. So at some point, I do just have to blame Apple for this one, but we shall see. Gosh, these deer are so fast. But I gotta teach these kids how to hunt somehow. We're gonna lock in. Please don't let me run out of stamina. Please. Where's my beautiful family? Again, the leg wound is back now. My gosh, there are so many of them now. Whole family. We're getting there. I wish this game at the end of each Wolf's life just had a counter of how many injuries that you had, because Goose, I think, really is setting a world record at this point. All right. We're going to eat, we're going to sleep, and then I will probably call it for the night because I have been streaming for, I think, almost 3 hours. Thank you. Young Hunters makes hunting look easy in this game when it really is not. I don't know if you were on earlier when I chased an elk for what felt like several hours of my life. It was probably a total of like 10 minutes. Um, it was a really phenomenal time. And I managed to, I was the only one out. I managed to bring it back to my den so that my entire family just jumped on it with me. It was an elk almost at full health, and I was completely out of stamina. Oh my God. Hello? Oh, shoot. Okay. I guess I have to defend my family real quick and then I will go to bed. Yeah, I know. I know. They won't go anywhere until they need to. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on the pup's health. Ow. This is true. The only reason I herded it to my den was because I had no wakefulness and I would not be able to take it down by myself. Of course, now my left headphone is buzzing because it's about to run out of battery. Give me 1 second. Let me take that out of my ear. Buzzing is gonna bother me. Okay. Why are there so many of them? Why are there so many of you? Stop biting my kids. Leave my kids alone. I might have to call these guys. That's gonna feel really bad, but okay. All right. This guy is a little low on health, so I might just hyperfixate on him real quick. I hate calling other packs like so much. I feel like such a villain when I do it, but it's just too many wolves for me, quite frankly. This is a lot. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Hey, leave my kid alone. Angry dog. See, Cedar gets me, and that's why she always jumps in when I need her. Leave my wife alone. What are you doing? I trust her to handle herself. I need to take this guy out. I wonder which one is he in the pack. Let's see. Was he 26, 28? 28, 26. Pack leader. Oh, bro, you're going down. You're going down. And you keep biting my kids too, which is crazy. I'm gonna get you. I woof at my pups for 1 second. You bite my wife. You bite my kids. You're biting my wife again. I don't like you, man. It's about to be over. Oh, I hate this. This part makes me so sad. Oh, it's getting real snowy. Real nice and snowy. Perfect weather for a fight, quite frankly. Okay, or it just won't select a woof. I don't know if the kids are near me, but one of them is a little low on health, so I'm just gonna woof. Get over here. It's the end of the line, pal. I'm so glad that my jaw healed. I can actually do damage again. Oh my god, we're so close. Come on. Come on. I need there to be slightly less enemy wolves on the map. Well, I've become the villain. Rest in peace, brother. You put up a good fight. All right. Well, on that sunny and cheerful note, I think this is where I end the stream today. Y'all good? We all done? We're done yelling? Okay. I think this will be where I end the stream today. Can't believe I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I totally lost track of time in the best way possible. But it's time for me to, I don't know, find dinner, go to bed. I understand it's like 6:30 p.m. I'm an old person. Oh my God. I keep knocking into boxes. I hate moving. I hate moving so much. Okay. Thank you all for being here. This is the end of my gaming today, but not the end of my gaming in general. I will be back, probably not tomorrow, but definitely next week. Oh, Oh, you have a good day too. Thank you. All right. Thanks, y'all. Adios.